Hey guys, Miguel again with Plain Sight Security and Readiness. Making a quick video here. Gas masks. If you looked on my Instagram, I leave tips of the day. I try to do it every day, but sometimes it's really hard for me to do it. I'm a father first, and I have to do what I have to do. And unfortunately, my kid's been sick as hell, and that's why I'm making this video here because I don't know why I thought about it. And the tip that I left on what is today? Tuesday, the 13th of February, was gas masks. Now, let me talk about gas masks. Uh, my opinion on gas masks. The first thing I will say, I don't care what kind of gas mask you got. I don't care how much it costs, how great it is, how everybody told you it's the greatest gas mask there is. If you don't know how to use it, then it don't matter. If you haven't had any training on it, it doesn't matter. I don't care how many YouTube videos you've seen, how many times you put it on, how many times you drilled it. If you have never had any training with it, I mean real training, either military, law enforcement, something of that nature, or even I'm sure the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, may have a course or people who are certified with them on training on gas masks and breathing apparatus and respiratory masks. I highly suggest you do that because just having a gas mask isn't enough, because you have to be trained on how to use that mask, but also what to look for and what to look for when you're in your surroundings and what would constitute you using this gas mask. I mean, if you don't know any of that, then you got extra weight on you that you're gonna get killed anyway, or you're gonna get sick, or whatever reason you have this gas mask for. Now, the reason I say this, and again, anyone who's actually used it will let you know it's all about the seal. You have to get a seal on your face. And what I mean by, pretty much almost like if you're scuba diving, like if you've ever used snorkeling goggles or a scuba mask, you have to get a proper seal on that mask in order to keep the water from going in. If you don't have a seal, the water's going to go right in. Same thing with a gas mask. If you don't have a good sealer on your face, that gas mask is not going to work. You're still going to get contaminants in that gas mask. You're going to inhale contaminants, and you're defeating the purpose of actually wearing it. If anything, it's going to slow you down because, again, if you've never used it, you're going to feel like you're suffocating. It is not easy to breathe through a gas mask. It's not. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you're in a panic and you got that adrenaline rushing, and depending on the climate, if it's hot as fuck, holy shit, it sucks having that gas mask on. Also, you need to don and clear the mask. What I mean by don and clear, you have to flush out whatever you have inside the mask out before you start inhaling anything through the gas mask, through the filter, because that's what I was going to say to you. It's the air that sucks in through the filter. When you take the gas mask out of wherever hell you have it, maybe your bag or in a compartment in your car or whatnot, you have to don and clear it, because the same air that you're breathing, the same air that you're in, is the same air that gas mask is in. Is exposed to the same thing. And hell, depending on the chemical agent, it might be on your sweat, and you can't don and clear it out. Then you're screwed. So, you have to don and clear it, get off, flush everything out. Once you do that, and you got everything else on, well, if you have a suit, if you're military, you know what I'm talking about. Half the time you would put the mask on, you would don and clear, put the little robe over it, then you put your little Gore-Tex on, your bottoms on, put your little gloves on, and there you're good to go. Also, once you have the gas mask on and you're ready to go, you would always say, gas, gas, gas. Let everybody know. It's time to put the gas mask on. There's some shit out there. So, one thing about that, learn how to use it. So, I'm telling you right now. And also learn what type of gas mask you have, because there is no one jack of all trade gas mask, Some are good for some things, some are good for others. Usually the military grade ones are usually the ones more well-rounded. Also, even the ones that are certified through the NIOSH, the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, which is the department of the CDC, the Center for Disease Control. It'll say it on there, the approval. Get one of those. I'm going to tell you right now, for decent quality ones, you're looking at, I'm guessing, $150 to $500, unless you're talking breathing apparatus, and that's pretty much the scuba gear. But don't want anything covers your whole face. And you're talking about, money. And again, if you're going to have that on, if you've never had a gas mask before or never had any training with it, that thing is big and bulky. If you have a small one, I'm telling you right now, it's probably not that good. I highly recommend you don't use a makeshift gas mask. I've seen tons of different videos out there. I've seen people that, use those dust masks that you use for, like, if you're painting in your house or drywall, and they would combine them and put the charcoal powder in there and other stuff, and put duct tape around it and stuff like that. And that's a makeshift gas mask. Well, it may work for certain things, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's again, you're not gonna hold the seal with it. If anything, it's gonna work against particles. So, pretty much something like 9/11 in New York City, when the buildings were coming down, you had that dust and debris going there, and people were suffocating in the particles. Maybe a dust mask or some kind of like respirator type thing. That's gonna work. I know they got some good, decent face masks that are made of neoprene, and then they got the little, I think the charcoal or carbon filters in them that are pretty much for particles, for that same exact thing. So you can survive that, you can breathe, and then you can get to where you're going. I used to have one of those, but I don't carry it anymore. I believe when, and this is my opinion, okay? I'm not dogging anybody who has a gas mask. If you got a gas mask, that's cool. But just understand my logic. One thing, I'm a family man. I have kids. Pretty much, I'm responsible for 3 kids. And I have, someone else in my life. So, it's like almost impossible for me to put a gas mask on, get her to put a gas mask on, and then the 3 kids to get a gas mask on, and then keep that on. Here in Florida, it is hot as fuck here. And that, I'm going to tell you right now, it's like impossible to do. Also, when I would need it, it would probably be too late. Let's say I'm in an amusement park, and people start dropping everywhere. If you see that, you're walking around and people start to drop, they start having trouble breathing, it's already too late. You're probably already close enough, and it's only a matter of time before it starts affecting you. That's the honest truth. Let's say you're home and then something happens. Well, at least you get your home, you can button up your house, you know, and do best you can. But even then, you know, it's a good possibility it's still going to seep into your house. Or at some point, you know, it probably will. So, the likelihood of you surviving something like that is probably not likely. I'll be honest with you. I'm not one of these long-term doomsday prepper guys where I'm gonna think I'm gonna try to survive and go on. Um, my channel, the business I'm trying to start, is for readiness in the now. Uh, Being prepared for everyday scenarios. Active shooter, being a victim of a crime, being assaulted, home invasion, um, you know, being trapped in an area, getting out of house fire, stuff like that, stuff that happens all the time. Hurricanes, natural disasters. That's more my approach to readiness and survival. Um, so even though I'm skilled in certain things when it comes to bushcraft, I'm not necessarily going to bug out to the woods and stuff like that. I'm a very urban guy, so that's pretty much my style. And I hated that I got off track, but that's just my logic when it comes to gas masks. I'm sorry if I offended someone or if you disagree, but me being trained with a gas mask and the type of training I've gotten, and the situation of me being a parent, and my kids go down, and I'll probably just go down with them because I wouldn't, I don't see myself going on if I can't provide for them. So that's just my logic. I'm sorry. Sorry to get a little bit dramatic, but I hope you guys like my video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and share, like, go ahead and leave comments regardless of what they are. Let me know how you feel. If there's anything you want me to talk about, hear my opinion about. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, like I said. I'll leave a link on the bottom here. I always leave a tip of the day. And, you know, there's a lot of good information on there as well. So, like I said, like I say always, be humble, stay alert, and always be ready. Till next time, guys.